Welcome back to the RTG. Today our Champions League journey begins for the very first time, and we're probably the group of death. You've seen who we have in our group. I shall quickly show you the other groups in the Champions League and you can make your own decision. Is that the group of death? Barcelona, AC Milan, ourselves being a super strong side, and Lokomotiv Moscow, well actually, Real Madrid and Juventus both, although to be fair, Spartak Moscow and Shakhtar aren't the toughest of oppositions. That's a relatively straightforward group for Liverpool. It's a relatively straightforward group for Bayern. Dortmund should easily see themselves through it. Inter, PSG, Ajax and Benfica, that's probably right up there as well, to be completely honest. Actually, that's very much right up there. Man United and Atleti should see themselves through comfortably there. City, Leverkusen, Bruges and Kiev isn't as difficult as our group. We're probably second then, perhaps, on the group of death list. You guys will have to decide and let me know in the comment section whether you think Group H is the group of death or whether Group C is the group of death. You don't know how much Ajax might have improved or conversely fallen away between the beginning of a save and now, but our league position has fallen away, but only because we haven't played our 5th match day. If we win it, we can go up to 12 points, and if we win it, we will go top, as West Ham have lost their first game of the season and everybody else is floundering. Newcastle, Chelsea and Arsenal are all undefeated so far this season, but they're not winning enough. We will sim this game against Watford to start the episode because we've a very busy and full episode today. Bull and Van der Voort with the 2 goals. Now, we have some ginormous games. Oh, go away, copyright, for fuck's sake. So where was I? Big games today. You can see we've got Chelsea on the horizon. We've got the game against Lokomotiv Moscow away from home in the meantime. There's also some other large games today, including Manchester United and Barcelona. Yikes. So they will be the 3 that we play. We've already simmed Watford, we'll sim Moscow, and we'll also sim the Carabao Cup game, which has now been drawn away from home against Huddersfield. Because, well, rather obviously, the other 3 games are the higher tier level of opponent. Next episode, we have some important games as well. West Ham are at the top of the table currently, AC Milan as well. But we'll quickly sim this one against Lokomotiv whilst I remember to actually show you Dave's stats. I will sim with the rotator so because I want my full strength 11 to be available for the next game. Actually, rotator does very well. Kovacic with a brace. Go on, young man. And Matias Gonzalez with a 3rd as well. We get a 3-1 win away from home in the Champions League. And Barcelona win by 2-1 to AC Milan. So we top our group. We top our group as we head towards this game now against Chelsea. Now, I will show you. I forgot to edit them in last time, but this is an easier way to not have to edit them in. I could just bring the thing up, so I could just show you it here. These are the stats for the saves so far with regards goals and assists, etc., and appearances for all of the players that we've had in the save to this point. You see, Samar Salim is our current top goal scorer of all time, with 158 in 266 appearances. He also, interestingly, has more assists than anyone else as well, although only 6 more than Lucas Bull. The goals per game is 0.6 for him, and you can see he had a bit of an off-season in Season 5 with only 19 goals, but other than that, he's scored regularly over 24 or more, with 2 seasons grabbing over 30. Feel free to pause it if you want to have a closer look in more detail. Lucas Bull actually is our top appearance holder with 267, 1 more than Samar Salim. This is all of the stats as per the end of Season 6, of course. And if I change to the next picture as well, you can see all the way down to Schutter, 31 appearances, no goals, 1 assist as per the end of the last season. So, some old names in here. Gormley with 2 goals. Man, Goodwin with 3. Some names right from the very beginning. Press, our old left back, with 1 goal in 24 appearances. So it's really interesting to see how things develop throughout the course of a save. And thank you, Dave, for continuing to keep up the stats. I appreciate it very much indeed. So we shall try and add to those goal scoring tallies by going and beating Chelsea in the Premier League. Don't worry, Brendan. You'll play this next game. I was just rotating for the league. So, everybody other than Jenkins and Nagy is now 84 rated or higher. That's how good our side has become now. Even Vermeulen is up at 84 rated now. And as you mentioned, and quite rightly mentioned, to be fair, if we're wanting to compete with simulated games on all fronts, I need Vermeulen in goal for Rotato. And Vermeulen is now in goal for Rotato. Obviously, that side has been improved as well by Milic moving to Cam and having his position changed, so his overall goes up. We brought in Oberlin as well at centre-back and Firmino Diaz at CDM. So that side is dramatically improved. Nibs is 83 now as well. So the side is looking very, very good. We absolutely should be at least challenging on all fronts this season. You can see their lineup there on the right-hand side with the god-awful away kit from last season. And again, 5 at the back. And they are all tired. They must have all, apart from Berardi, played in the Champions League midweek. It's not... Actually, no. They wouldn't have had Champions League football midweek because they finished Christ knows where last season. Like 8th. So they must be in the Europa League at best via a cup win, you would have thought. I can't remember who won the cups last year. But regardless, they're all tired slightly, other than Berardi on the right. Maybe this is our chance to get a decent win and potentially go top of the Premier League again. We've got 5 at the back, so I can't really just sweep that out to Van der Voort and try and get in behind them. I'm actually going to switch this all the way out to Vicente and then look for Hefte in here and try and play a perfect pass to Damian Tudor. Oh, Benitez gets the save in and Diego Carlos gets to the rebound. Very nearly a 1-0 lead for Barrow in the opening 15 minutes or so. First time either side has really cut the other open. And we really did cut them open there. Tudor should have buried that. But perhaps ran a little bit too far wide with a heavy touch. And the angle was definitely against me. And the keeper did well to cover his angles and stay tall. And ensure that he got something on it. And then they got the luck on the back of that with the ball not falling straight free to Tudor to tuck into an empty net while the keeper was on the floor. It's a nice tackle by Mulholland, but Havertz shows the strength. And here's Ruben Neves, a new signing for Chelsea in the most recent transfer window where we saw astronomical amounts of money being spent. Lucas Bull will try and deliver this early. Van der Voort's not going to get there, and Diego Carlos is having quite the game defensively. Very well dealt with. Van der Voort with a quick throw. Salem came short to pick it up. Jamal Lewis will hopefully be drawn out of position by some quick passing. I tell you what, if this wasn't a Youth Academy only RTG, I'd probably be buying Diego Carlos after his performance in the opening half an hour. He's absolutely monstrous at the back. Here's Lazaro forward from right wing back for Chelsea now. Nice turn on it. And into Domenico Berardi, the only fully fit player that they started with. Lazaro getting caught in possession by Pumphrey. And here we go. This is hopefully where we make them pay for being too aggressive offensively. Oh no, here comes Diego Carlos. Salem! Oh, wow! Top goal scorer at it again. Samar Salem on a mission to give us a 1-0 lead. Diego Carlos has scared me into not trying to take him on and just taking the shot early. And it turns out that's actually worked in my favour. What a whip from Samar on his weak foot. Diego Carlos is marshalling me here, so just drop the shoulder, and that is a dreamy finish from the best striker in Barrow's history. Look at the whip on that! No chance for the keeper. Unbelievable goal. It's Mulholland, and Hefte is there. And look at Van der Voort, who's actually tucked narrow to try and get involved in it. I tell you what, Jamal Lewis. What a goal this would be. No! Benitez! How dare you, Walter? That was such a good run. I don't know why Jamal Lewis just let Van der Voort get past him. Tapsoba came across to try and get something on it, and it's a brilliant save by Walter Benitez. Oh, that would have been unbelievable, and a brilliant second. Pumphrey gets his head on that, but pressure from the defender behind him makes it go over the bar. Pumphrey, one of the highest rated players in the entire save right now. Oh, what a save by Benitez. What a run by Van der Voort, but still just 1-0. Berardi back to Lazaro. There's barely any time left at the end of the half, but Domenico Berardi's in behind. That hit an arm. It definitely hit an arm from Jenkins. Leg onto arm, but nothing spotted by either the linesman or the referee, and he blows for half-time. Have we gotten away with one there? I think we may well have done. I think we may well have done. I'll show the instant replay so you can see exactly what I'm on about. And I'll slow it down for you when they get down the line. But there is definitely contact with the arm here from Gavin Jenkins. Cross comes in. It hits his foot and comes up. And oh no, actually, does it hit him in the face? It might have been the camera angle that's done me there. If it does hit him in the face, then fair enough. I think it might. We've gotten away with one there then. From the first angle, it looked like it hit his arm. And I think if it had then, perhaps the referee may well have pointed to the spot. We're getting a little bit lucky at the minute. 1-0 still the lead. Into Ruben Neves. Well blocked by Pumphrey. Really well blocked by Pumphrey. They've still got the 3 centre-backs back every time. I'll try and pull this back for Hefte if I can. Who's found well. Looks... Oh! No! Oh, it was meant for Salem and it's gone to Tudor. That would have been perfect if it had gone all the way to Salem because he could have shot on his right foot. Oh, Damian definitely offside though. Ooh. On such decisions, games can swing. One misplaced pass at either end. It could be you not scoring a goal or it can be an incident leading to a goal for the opposition. We still have the 1-0 lead. The clean sheet's still intact for now. Chelsea, I imagine, will have a stronger second half than they did the first. Pumphrey's getting decent in the tackle, but he's been unlucky there. That's a foul. The referee says play on. I must have got something on the ball, surely. Could hear the Chelsea fans calling for it. Asimhen brings that down nicely. Havertz out to Serge Gnabry again. And Jamal Lewis, who's been really questionable at left-back for them. And Serge Gnabry's offside here, I think. No, play continues. He was onside. Nagy in the way. Van der Voort tries to sweep that forwards. Just turn it away from the man that was closing me down there. Jamal Lewis, again, going walkabouts from left-back. But he's obviously doing what he's been told to do by the boss. Damian will just arc his run towards goal here. Let the shot fly. And Benitez at full stretch will tip it around the post. Everything Chelsea throw at me, we've dealt with. And they are struggling to deal with us going the other way. But still, we've only scored the 1. So the opportunity for them to equalise and level things up is still there. What that was from Lucas Bull, I've no idea. Rather obviously, I was trying to head it to the man on the edge of the box who was free. That costs me going the other way now. I'll be just as annoyed as Chelsea will be if I'd have scored from the previous attack or two. Here's Serge Gnabry. Slowed him down at least, and now we're back in position. We should deal with this. 25 minutes to go. Still 1-0. Havertz into the middle. We haven't dealt with it at all. And Chelsea are level. Domenico Berardi dominating at the back post. I'll be honest. Vicente, who has great jumping stats and is 6'2", there are no excuses for not winning that header. No excuse. He's not even jumped. He's not even jumped. I've tried to clear it. I've pressed B and he's not even acknowledged the fact that the ball's there. What can you do when you put the input in and the player doesn't react? Domenico Berardi equalises for Chelsea and that feels a little bit unjust, but such is football sometimes. That's with the free kick for Chelsea. Ruben Neves gone off for them and Timmy Bakayoko on, so you'd imagine by that change they're going to go slightly more defensive and try and hold on to what they've got. Just tripped taps over there. Here's Kai Havertz. Back to Tapsoba again. And Berardi. Swept out wide to Luke Shaw. Won't be Luke Shaw right back, would it? Get to that first. Oh, it's hit an arm of Lucas Bull. And it was, well, that close to being a penalty as well. Kai Havertz with the free kick. Is he going to go for goal? He's not. He's lofted it in and Jenkins will clear. But at least Forrest Tapsoba, very good first time pass to Havertz. And Shaw's past me here. It's definitely not Luke Shaw, is it? Judging by the haircut. Get to that first. Berardi off his left. No, he's stolen it off me. Chelsea, very lucky twice. Domenico Berardi, very lucky twice. We get the tackle in here on the edge of the box. And before he's even got it under control there, it's just kind of scooped off his right foot. Look, watch. Oh, it's not quite going to show it. It kind of scooped off his right foot as he tried to take a first touch after making the tackle, and it's just been picked up by Berardi again, who's rushed off and scored the goal. And both of those chances have come at the fault, oh, maybe it's not his fault, the second one, of Vicente. What did I say about on misplaced passes? Games sway. Oh, and I couldn't quite get the shot away quickly enough there, and it's a brilliant tackle by Christensen at the back. Oh man, 3 minutes added on, but with Chelsea in possession, you feel that it's gone. 90 seconds of that is gone already. Chelsea are going to win this game by 2, and if anything, perhaps even by 3. Timi Bakayoko turning well. Tackle put in. Salim's not even going to get to the ball, and the whistle goes. That is a painful defeat, and one that I don't feel like we deserve. But as we said earlier in the game, that's football sometimes. And it's worked against us here. There will be opportunity. They only had 2 shots in the whole bloody game. There will be instances throughout the course of this season. There will have been instances throughout the course of previous seasons where things like that have gone my way instead. But on this occasion, it has gone against us. Huddersfield in the Carabao Cup. We will sim with Rotato. Evaristo is wanting some first team football. I could perhaps draft him in for this next game, actually. And take Ferreira Schutter out. We'll play him in this one, shall we? Come on then, Evaristo. Put in a good performance, though, please. Quick sim against Huddersfield Town away from home. And we're through by 3-1 to the next round of the Carabao Cup. Kovacic on the score sheet again, as is Milic at cam. And Oberlin gets his first goal for the club from centre-back. Nibs missing a penalty in that fixture. We're through to the 3rd round, presumably, of the Carabao Cup now. Not a competition we've won this season, but... or this save even, but maybe we will be able to go all the way. I'll think about it. Don't pressure yourself, Cristiano, but well done. No clean sheet, but still a good performance. And 13th placed Manchester United are our next opponents. We now trail Chelsea at the top of the table by 2 points. And now we have to go to Old Trafford before we play Barcelona. Big 3 or 4 days now, isn't it? Bloody hell. Manchester United have Livakovic in goal. Atal, Pau Torres, Ruben Dias and Luca Diaz, a new signing from Juventus, of course. Yuri Tielemans also a new signing from Juventus as well. Kudus at cam, Jonathan David up top. We lost to Manchester United twice in the league last season, but did beat them in the Europa League final. We also beat them in the FA Cup final the year before. So when it comes to one-off games, we apparently are able to get the better of them. But when it comes to league football, they've had the better of us in the most recent games. Salim, it's a tight angle. Not that will stop him. Samar at it again. Barrow 1, Manchester United 0 after just 3 minutes. Samar Salim wants those golden boots back. That's a hell of a finish from there. Livakovic, no chance again. Deadly is Samar Salim, and quite rightly so, our top goal scorer. Oh, nuts. Through the legs of the defender. Jonathan David down and round to Kudus. Was ripped us apart in previous games for United. And is looking to do so again here. Finds Tielemans. Tielemans, oh, with a delicious assist. And Kudus is the man to give them the equaliser. This could end up being quite a game of football if it's 1-1 after 26 minutes. The assist from Tielemans was just disgusting. I mean, look at that. Unbelievable. That's why they paid the big money for him. Yuri Tielemans with the assist. Kudus under control and just powers it home at the near post. Manchester United level his 2nd goal of the season, the 2nd goal of the game. It's 1 apeace. Pilistri to Kudus. Jonathan David. Oh, the run from Yusuf Atal at right back. Hello. Even though he was arriving, he's not done this once in the game so far, so I didn't expect it. Jonathan David has got support. Good block by Pumphrey. It's going to fall to Jonathan David, and Vermeulen with a brilliant save. Really strong left arm to get that over the top of the bar. Fortune was with Jonathan David there, that it rebounded straight to him, but he couldn't turn it home. Excellent stop by the keeper. That's why Julian Vermeulen is continually our number 1, because he makes important saves. Very important saves. That was huge from Jonathan David. I can't believe it. We should be 2-1 down here. And United really putting us to the sword. Since we went 1-0 up early doors, it has been basically all them. Livakovic has had a couple of saves to make. None of them really that taxing. Tudor hurdles the challenge from a rather aggressive defender. And Lucas Ball will race into it, but I need to make sure I find the right pass. You see Salim back off there. That's who the pass was intended for. Van der Voort is the man that it finds its way to. Nagy into the middle. Ruben Dias behind. Time for the corner. Come on, Rodri. Now's the time. Now's the time. Off the bar. Salim can't get it into the middle. Tudor. Ah, what a goal! Damian Tudor with a header from the 18-yard line. What a header! The quality of goal in this episode is outrageous. How has that found the back of the net from there? Brilliant header by Pumphrey off the bar, but Tudor underneath it, so it arcs over the keeper, but the movement on it, the spin, it starts off central and it arcs away from the keeper and the man on the line to fly into that far corner. That's the best header I've ever seen in a game of FIFA, I think. Certainly in any of my career mode saves. That's unbelievable from Damian Tudor. His second goal of the season, and rightly so, he's elated. We lead again at Old Trafford. Wow. Out wide, and Rashford will keep it in. Don't draw the defender too far out of position, Chesnoid. Zakaria to Kudus. Oh, he tried to get in the way of that Nagy, and by jumping like that, he's now put himself well out of position, and it's going to cost me a goal. I didn't press anything with Nagy there. He did that all on his own. Jumped to try and get in the way of the ball over the top, and as such couldn't catch up with Rashford, and when he did get there, I overcommitted. Thumping finish from Dennis Zakaria, and Man United are level at 2-2. Oh, that's so frustrating. On the hour mark, we're level again. Diaz stands firm. Go for that. That just bobbled free, and I felt like I could get there, so I went for it. Right, ball. Yes, Damian. Just the movement I needed. Oh, not quick enough, though, to get the shot away. I get the ball under control. Two defenders closed me down. That was the chance I needed, I think. Although Mulholland could set up another. Having his shirt tugged here. Just trying to find the space. Shot blocked again by Ruben Diaz. Hefty was arriving right at the last. And just as I pressed shoot, I saw him there in a little bit of space on the inside. They're going to give it away again, Man United. They are, but still I can't get to it. They are walking a fine line right now, Manchester United, between what might come across as composed defending or perhaps just ludicrous play to put themselves under unnecessary pressure. 17 minutes to go. They're still trying to play it out from the back. But let me tell you from experience, lads, doesn't always work. Hopefully, we can punish them for it. Still taking their time. And again, getting caught in possession. Mulholland just overruns it. They're getting so lucky, Man United. I can't believe it every single time. I win the ball off them in the defensive third. They just get lucky with a heavy touch or an excellent shot block. Nagy does his job on this occasion. Getting closed down here. We'll play it forward still. Come on, I want to win this game of football desperately. Hefty to Salim. Get away from the man that's with you. And Hefty again. To Tudor, to Hefty, to Salim. No, he was past the defender. I committed to the pass before. He took the touch, and he did actually get past the defender with that first touch. Nagy, Hefty, ball. No! Oh, all of the swear words at once. I can't believe we haven't scored. 4 minutes to go. Still 2-2. Now Rashford's cleaning at the other end. I cannot believe I've not won this game. Oh my God. Free kick for Manchester United. Seconds to go. Kudus off. Nabil Fekir on. Luca Digne lays it short. Rashford goes for goal. It's deflected. Keeps. Get it, otherwise I'll have a corner. Oh my God. Keeper could have gotten to that. They score from this corner. After everything we've done in the final third, the past half an hour. I can't do it. I won't be able to deal with it. A 2-2 draw in a crazy game at Old Trafford. Just nutty. And now we have to go and play Barcelona in 3 days' time and somehow carry whatever momentum we had from this game into that one. Twice we led. Twice we were pegged back. Hopefully it's a home game against Barca. I don't want to have to go away again. And we are at home at least. What does the Barcelona side look like in 2026 then? Marc-Andre ter Stegen still in goal for them. Busquets is still there. Oh no, it's Oriol Busquets. Kevin De Bruyne on the bench. So 3-4-3. Duarte, Van Dijk, Mavropanos, Martial, De Jong, Milinkovic-Savic, Isaac. Well, Isaac even actually is how you pronounce it, isn't it? It's Isaac. And then I was too busy caught up on saying Isaac's name that I forgot to see the front three. Fati, Trincao, Cabral. Okay. Barcelona beat AC Milan on the opening day. So this, at the minute, is the battle between the two top sides in the group. It has only been one match day. And only one of us can be top come the end of match day 2. Hopefully, it's going to be us. Ball. Vicente on the run. He's got nobody to aim for in the middle there, so I'm going to have to cut it back. Lucas Bull. Here's Firmino Diaz getting a start in the first team for a slightly tired Mulholland. Van der Voort with the early goal again. We can't be stopped in the opening few minutes. Unfortunately, as you found out at Old Trafford, we can be stopped come the end of 90 minutes. This time we need to hold on to the lead, please. Heavy touch from Fati. It's going to bounce free though. Cabral to Trincao. That's a nice ball through. Ansu Fati, Trincao, Cabral, Vermeulen. Big save. Trincao with the corner. On loan at Wolves, I think, this upcoming season in real life. On loan somewhere in the Premier League. I think it's Wolves. He's Portuguese, so it's probably Wolves. Here's Frenkie de Jong. Into Trincao again. And Isaac to Frenkie for a second time. Oh, he shielded the ball nicely there. Backed off expecting a turn. They'll get a corner off Nagy. Trincao to take it. Isaac down to de Jong to Alexander again. Excellent footwork from the Swede. But we'll get rid of it. And Tudor could be set free. Tudor is set free. How fast is Duarte? Not fast enough. It does have to be, doesn't it, Derek Ray? Literally, as the leg is swinging to the ball, Derek Ray goes, it's got to be! Bang! It is! Barrow 2, Barcelona 0. Vamos! To Cabral. Back to Milinkovic-Savic and Frenkie de Jong. They may be 2-0 down, Barcelona, but they have been pretty decent going forward. But they are very open going the other way, as we saw with our second goal. As we'll try and show again with potentially a third goal. Salem has drifted a long way wide. Why is fucked off all the way over there? I've no idea. Tudor will get this under control. Somehow it bobbled free. I've no idea. Here's Firmino Diaz. Right then. Hello, sir. Where the shit has that come from? Firmino Diaz. That's the first shot I've ever had with him. And he's done that. Mulholland doesn't do that. Bang! What is his shooting stat? 67. 62 finishing. 71 long shots. 81 shot power. Top corner. 3-0 Barrow. Nicely inside to Trincao again. They've been aggressive, Barca. They have tried to attack, and on occasion they've been half decent at doing so, but they're so open at the back. So open. Oh, Salem, a poor connection. Forward certainly have sealed it, but I hope 3 is already enough, to be fair. Tackle on Trincao. Ball in front of Hefte. Salem's making the run. If the pass is weighted right. Oh, Samar! That is naughty. Little Dink. 4 has certainly sealed it in some fashion as well. Results like this against teams like this don't come around very often, but the pass from Hefte is millimetre perfect away from Ruben Diaz. Not Ruben Diaz. I actually don't know who that is. Centre back for them. Duarte can't get there. Salem does on the end of Hefte's pass, who's now up at 89 rated, I've just noticed. We lead Barcelona at home by 4-0. Frenkie out wide to Anthony Martial. Under control nicely. Give me that, thank you. That's the issue for Barca. Like, Martial is a tall, strong, physical player, and he's just had someone look at him and has given possession away. Barcelona's problem in the attacking third, case and point. Hefte, 5. Barca in attack, with no pressure on the ball, are great in possession. But as soon as you lean on them even a little bit, as is shown by that Martial chance, they just fold. It's so easy to then counter on them because they commit bodies forward, as you would do in a game when you're trailing by so much, to try and get yourself back in it. It's a lovely finish by Hefte, to be honest. Pass wasn't meant for him, it was meant for Lucas Bull. But Hefte's tucked it away, and we will have a 5th goal at home. Ousmane Dembele for Alexander Isak. 5-0, 10 to go. Outrageous. Ooh, Trincao's got there. Oh, hello. You fancy... Oh, wait. Burst of acceleration as well. You fancy footwork. He sent me to ground. Oh, brilliant from Pumphrey. Excellent. We want this clean sheet. Doesn't matter how tricky Barcelona get in front of goal. We want this clean sheet. Martial. Fatty. Oh, we're not going to get the clean sheet, are we? Ousmane Dembele. The self-jinx happens again. Off the bench, Dembele to pull one back for Barca. I think they might be over-celebrating that a little bit. At 5-1 with 90 seconds to go. The self-jinx is just the worst, isn't it? Thankfully, doesn't mean anything in this game. Lucas Ball. And can we maybe add a sixth? They've got a... Oh, that's a foul, isn't it? They've got a bit more compact here, Barcelona. We're a long way out. A long way out. 38 yards. You know what? Fuck it. What? What's happened to the line there? Lol. I don't know what that's all about. Right, ready? Can you still do a driven free kick with LB? I'm not sure. Lot of power. Yeah, you can. That didn't go as planned. But a 5-1 win at home against Barcelona, that definitely went as planned. In fact, better than planned. We will top the group in the Champions League. Hopefully the other two drew. And they didn't play, apparently. Not on the Wednesday anyway. They must have played on the Tuesday. So as we head towards the game against West Ham at the beginning of the next episode, they are still top of the table now. Returned to the top spot as Chelsea drop off down to third. We're in fourth and 2 points off the top. But there's only 2 points between first and seventh. So there's still a long way to go in the Premier League. And no, AC Milan beat Lokomotiv Moscow by 2-0. So we top the group. Barca and Milan there on 3. We've AC Milan tomorrow. I believe it should be Milan in back-to-back games then, shouldn't it? Indeed it is. So AC Milan, West Ham, and I'm not going to play Liverpool because it's in the Cup. So we'll choose one of West Brom, Everton and Brighton to play in the third game tomorrow, depending on what the league standings are at any given moment and which side is kind of in the ascendancy. Everton and Brighton, both 5th and 6th. So either game could be important come the moment. But for now, that's all for today for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be live streaming some F1 again later on tonight. So come and join me on Twitch. Link in the description down below. If you want to see all of the footage from earlier streams, then there's edited highlights of the F1 career mode going up on the second channel, Chesnoid Plays. You'll also find a link to that in the description down below. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to stop recording, edit, and put my air conditioning unit on, because it's bloody hot in here. Right, I'll see you next time.